Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video that I want to do this Friday morning for y'all. And my title I'm gonna talk about is the LGBT agenda. A topic I'm gonna talk about is the LGBT agenda. Okay, this video, I'm saying again, I want to discuss about the LGBT agenda. Okay, the video is not here to bash homosexuals or someone who's gay, transgender, or somebody who is either a dyke or lesbians. But the video is not here to bash, But yeah, the video is basically simply me of discussing about about the LGBT agenda and why it's why the agenda is pushing onto the kids now. Okay, everything we live in a world to where we see things, they could be unnormal or things that could be not acceptable in America, but like people who basically promote the LGBT community is people who try to, push I said y'all push it onto the kids who probably in I think around third, fourth grade, fifth grade, and they push into kids who probably in preschool, miss that, they are trying to promote, you know, the LGBT agenda on the kids, or basically somebody who is basically not able to make grown choices, And but I think about the topic about how but think about this topic about how, you know, they're pushing this agenda onto cartoons, movies, music and TV shows to where they see like two dudes kissing, two girls kissing on TV, or to see like these things going on, Mr. Like the LGBT community is basically a community where it is basically trying to hold on. I say the type of community is trying to rebel against God, or trying to or basically the whole entire society, because we feel like the LGBT community is a group of people who basically is a type of rebellion against God. It's what God don't accept, certain things, but like the LGBT community is basically um a group of perversion, and how like some people don't agree. It's yeah. I said like some people don't agree with the lifestyle of the people that live in the homosexuality lifestyle. Mistake people who trying to live their life as they want to live the life, but they living it in the wrong direction. Mistake like you know and like these things might happen in some places, but like the LGBT community is basically um I said try to push it to think um yeah I said try to push this thing to the kids, kids who not even make right choices yet, and they trying to push it to the kids who watching cartoons like like SpongeBob or like Arthur, like those shows is basically like those shows you watch on TV, Mister, like cartoons, like those shows that us watch as a kid, the shows that us watch as kids, but like Arthur, SpongeBob, those shows that is pushing, they don't know. I said the whole LGBT agenda on the kids, somebody who is 5, 4, 6 years old, 7 years old, but like, they are basically pushing it to the kids, that is basically not grown yet, Mister. Like, they trying to give the child a chance to be transgender, or trying to I said the boy is basically raised up in a household to where is no father around, and they it's boy who basically watching TV, or that or the boy watching something else on TV, Mister. Like, they giving this boy to change his gender to a female, Mister. Like, like the um trans community is basically trying to trying to change their gender around, because when you feel like you basically trapped the wrong body, mistake, you ready to change yourself from being a boy onto a girl, or either you are or a female that is basically born in her own body, Mr. Like, a female trying to change herself into a boy, Mr. Like, you see, like, a lot of trans people, a lot of butches, lesbians, you know, someone who is basically transgender, Mr. Like, these things can cause confusion, basically in the American, and like this thing might cause confusion when you living in a household to which father around, to which no type of male influence, Mr. Like the child is gonna like go after to the TV or to the internet or to like to like shows, Instagram, Facebook, and they watch this type of thing going on. Mr. Like the child is gonna basically growing up with no male no I say for a boy who basically grew up in the household to which no male father figure around him, Mr. Like they trying to get this child to make a wise choice, bad decision to change his sex from being male to a female, or like yeah, yeah. So I think it's not. I'm saying I think we live in a world to where we don't like basically like understand how we live in the world to where it's much more corrupt, to where it's much more devastation, to where it can really can destroy our own mindset, our own heart, Mr. Like like the LGBT community is trying to I should put on a big old circus to where we to, yeah, on the screen we see this on the screen like so we see gay pride, every single year gay pride be around. You see like a lot of men who dresses as women, or you see men shaking their butt. You see two people kissing each other, Mr. Like the gay parade properate basically they try to put on a little circus for the whole entire world to where we to where they living in that lifestyle they could be not good for them, or they live in lifestyle they could be not acceptable. And like we live in the type of cursed world to where we see a lot of people who live in a lifestyle to which is can cause a lot of that's a lot of confusion, and but this can really cause people to basically separate from their household, or separate from their family, separate from their loved ones, or being separate from their own relationship. Cause this screen, you see today. Yeah, okay, okay. On this on screen, you see today. You see two gay men on screen. It says the gay agenda. They live the gay agenda. The screen right here is basically two men who basically, basically together, Mister. They try to push this further in life, to where they are trying to accept these two people who basically, to get men who live in a lifestyle to which it can be confusing to people though. Like, some of these dudes who basically on download, they hide out. Yeah, some of them hiding their own sexuality though, because they feel like they feel like they've been judged by the whole world, and like they live in a lifestyle to which it causes a lot of trouble, a lot of confusion, a lot of things that can really take place. Mister Like these two gay dudes, you know, I saw on the screen it get yeah, yeah, yeah. It said they work at their jobs, they shop for groceries, and they went to the movies, and they and this thing might happen when you see two gay men. You feel more like you're not. Yeah, I say you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I say you basically feel like you are basically I say traumatized by two gay men kissing, or they have this type of gender. It's always they can really like have these things on TV now, TV, movie shows, and music. But like first, I'm starting with the movie. First, I'm starting out with the shows real quick, the cartoons real quick. Okay, First, first I'm gonna start with cartoons real quick. Okay, cartoons like SpongeBob, it's been known for, gay people, someone who basically, in preschool, otherwise like, shows like SpongeBob SquarePants, Okay, SpongeBob is basically, someone, yeah. Okay, this is the, TV show about, about how SpongeBob lives, underwater, you know. Yeah, I think SpongeBob is basically like an intersex type of character, or I don't know, but yeah, they trying to put like SpongeBob as a gay character though on the show for kids who watch SpongeBob. They're putting this inside the cartoons. This agenda might cause confusion until your child, yeah, your child watch cartoons. You see these things might happen, with two characters kissing. Uh, we see two gay men kissing on cartoons or TV. Means that like they are trying to push this onto the kids who's not even making wise choices yet. Yeah, I don't know. I think I heard about this story when about the way his son is turning transgender. Yeah, I think yeah, I think I heard about the story about the Bible player, the way Wade in and Gabriel Union's son. He changed his name to Zaya, which is that son, Mr. Like, yeah. I said the way Wade's son is turning transgender because like, I seen on basically on internet on YouTube how his son is basically turning transgender or turning to a girl, Mr. Like, we see things going on and basically in the whole entire world to which they are trying to accept the kids for being transgender or changing sex around. Mr. Like they things might transpire to the kid's mindset. Yeah, the kid's mind might be basically influenced by the whole trans community though, on how they're trying to give the kid the option to turn from being a boy to a girl. Like some of these trans people take pills to have breasts, to have their voice changed, they have their the whole time mindset messed up. And like, you see like somebody who transgender means like transgender is someone who changes their own sex, someone, who take pills, someone who made things happen for their voice change around for being a female. I don't know. I think the whole trying like trans the LGBT agenda is basically trying to force kids to turn trans or gay, lesbian. But yeah, this is my whole entire type about how things might not be better. Probably next 20 years, 10 years, but I don't know. This video is not basically not to offend anybody, but this video is basically on me, trying to basically basically trying to discuss about the LGBT agenda, how it is basically I don't know, but so like, comment, subscribe to the video, and comment on the video probably today tomorrow. So God bless, amen, peace, love y'all.